So I just got to my hostel and this is my bed. I'm very happy I got the bottom floor. There's two French girls here. The girl, when I came in, was like sitting on the ground, and when I walked in, I go, hi. So it's super nice. I paid $55 for 2 nights. So for London price, it's like really good. Now I'm gonna take a shower and then get up to going. The walk there to Soho is about an hour long, and if I take the metro, it's like 30 minutes. So I thought, you know, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten all day, so I was like, maybe I can take the metro. But in Dallas, I lived in Dallas during the summer in Texas, and it was like impossible to go outside after like 7 a.m. because it was so hot. So I thought, no, I'm gonna take an advantage and walk here. The weather here in London is like amazing. Wow, beautiful streets. The things I realized though in London is that maybe in the center it's a little different, but like the buildings, maybe like not this one, but if you look at like modern buildings, it's pretty similar to the US. Another reason why I like to walk is because I get to see like a lot of dogs and people who live here or tourists walking, and I got to like see parks like this. Right beside there is a park, but also like sometimes, you know, those like touristic places like the palace or the museums that you pass by that you don't really like, are not interested enough to go there, but by walking you get to go through those places. Like you get to try like things like this that are small and oh, this one's not working. Yeah, it's like similar to the US, but there's different. It has the UK touch. Like the lights here, they're a little different. Churches like this, if I ride the buses, I'll probably like pass them by and think not of it, but when you walk, it's like everything's a little bit more romantic, like these trash cans. But yeah, like normal stuff. I feel like when you're walking and you're like facing the winds, things are a little bit more calming, more romantic. I feel like here is interesting because this part gives me like European feelings, that part gives me like United States feeling, modern, and this bridge in the front gives me like post-Soviet countries. So it's like a mix of everything. Hey look, I arrived at the touristy place. This was where all the tourists were, because when I was walking here I was like, wow, it's so calming. There are no tourists today. But look, these were where all of them were hanging out. Wow, look at the crowd. A lot of people. And a lot of salesmen. But look. Wow. I didn't think, like, I saw a lot of photos of this, but I didn't think it would be like this golden. You know, in the photos it looked more like brownish. Sometimes when I go to touristy places, I'm like, why is this the place? But this street, I see why. There are a lot of, oh wow, look at that. Look at that place. It's like it's completely different. This place is like traditional buildings, very European vibe. And then that place on that side is super modern. Being a tourist is great, but when you go to super touristy places, you have to prepare yourself like emotionally, because it's overwhelming and it's a lot. You see a lot of this big bus hop on and hop off, you know, that's when you have officially entered the touristy zones. Look at that flower shop. It's like from a movie. Oh, it's not a flower shop. The Red Lion. Even the name is beautiful. So pretty. Let's see how the prices are. Yeah, like in dollars, probably like, oh, these are sharing boards. Mains, fish and chips, like 19 pounds. I feel like that's not too bad. You're not paying for the food, really. You're paying for the place. You can see the UK flag and the Ukrainian flag for their support. Look at this statue I found. It's for women of World War II. I've actually never seen statues dedicated to women for World War II. Clothes that they're wearing are all like different professions. Look, this is the typical red bus. That's the red bus you want to get on. That is the red bus. It's so cute. It's like this bus, but 100 years ago. Here we go. Let's do it one more time. Wait, and look at these people not waiting. Hey, wait. Look at these people not waiting. Let's go. Let's go. Run. No car. Run. When can you tell when you fully immerse into European culture is when you feel no guilt about jaywalking. I've learned that a long time ago. Let's see what the typical gift shop of London looks like. Magnets, keychains, socks. Look at this one. This one's actually pretty cute. And look at this one. And these London buses. Definitely not interested. Okay. And these coins, for coins. The thing is here though, in London, they use cards. So when I paid for Metro cards, I could just use my regular card. So I feel like even though it's cute, it's very unnecessary here since everyone uses cards. This big size London, I feel like it's perfect for pajamas. But it's like screaming too much of, I've been to London. And some tote bags. Oh, this one's actually cute. I like all of them that has soldier in it. Like it's like so puffy here. Alright, let's actually get back to our route. Let's see if I'm capable of passing these people. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm like the typical tourist that all the gift shop owners hate because I do not buy anything from the gift shop. It's not like after this trip I go back home. I continue on to the next destination. So whenever I buy something, it just becomes like something that I need to carry in my bag. So it's a little sad. It's a little sad. I'm actually pretty close. 12 more minutes. I love walking because I walk almost an hour, but it feels like less than 30.
Now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit right to the top. So over, stretching my back since you at the academy arranger. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town.
Actually, that's pretty impressive because usually if there's a big crowd, it's like based on group, you know? And it's usually like performance. But that guy is by himself and that he can attract so much crowd. I didn't expect that. It's pretty impressive. So based on my Google map, this place is called Trafalgar Square. Welcome to Trafalgar Square. I see Chinatown. I'm still trying to decide if I want to eat bagels for dinner or I want to eat something in Chinatown. Honestly, when you're like traveling, I feel like that's the most difficult question, what to eat. And it's like the happiest decision because it's the only decision you have to make. Chinatown. People right behind me are Koreans and I hear them. I could hear their excitement as well. They were like, it's Chinatown, it's so pretty, look. I love this. I need this at my house. I need this. A tea place. That's so bougie. I see fellow Asians. Hello everyone. I'm here. I see Shake Shack. Out of the place, right? Out of the place. Come on, Eminem, out of the place. Hey, but we're not in Chinatown yet, so I'll go and check out the Chinatown and see if I want to eat something there. If not, I'll head to the bagel place. Love. Actually, Shake Shack sounds amazing, but I will not make that crime. You see, I almost ate Subway for lunch, and I stopped myself, and I was so proud of myself for that. The entrance. This reminds me of New York Chinatown that I went with my parents. It's so pretty. Oh, I can't right now. It's vegetarian menu, 34 per person. Menu A, 26. They have starter, main course. I guess you're picking one and then picking one main course. Menu B, 34, 42 pounds, 59 pounds. Minimum of 2 persons or more. This is the sad things. This is a sad day for me. You see, I wanted to do an afternoon tea. It's like a fancy afternoon tea that's like 50 pounds. I wanted to do it. They wouldn't accept me because I'm one person. It's like, it's really sad when you're like, I'm willing to pay, but they're like, yeah, still no. Oh, guys, look, a bubble tea place. Mr. Wu, my dear Mr. Wu Chinese restaurant, Chinese buffet, $9.95 per person. That's like really good. That's amazing price. I love this. I feel at home, and I'm not even Chinese. In the top there are UK flags, reminding everyone, okay guys, you guys are at Chinatown, but don't forget, this is done by the UK. Wow, it's actually super pretty. Super pretty. I see why people are eating out. Look, $13.50 for eat in, $6.99 for eat out. These are the type of foods they have. Oh, it's a buffet style. Good hygiene rating, 4 out of 5. I approve. Okay. Wow, it's beautiful.
I know, just like you.
Oh. Good saleswoman. I approve. Good saleswoman. Wow, look at this gigantic, wow, board. Gigantic board. Let's run away before she sees me. Because I think I actually want bagels. It's so pretty. Alright, so I'm like, actually look, oh my gosh, look how lucky I am. Just by walking, I'm like close to this. I'm close to my destination. This is what the street right to the side of Chinatown looks like. Yes, there's still like Chinese restaurants and shops, but it doesn't give like Chinatown vibe anymore. Street by street changes so much. It looks delicious, what the girl is holding. I'm hungry. Look at this classic bar. This is what you think of when you think of London. I see it. There it is. B for bagel. This is like such a hip street. Hip, hip. It screams hip to me. This is the place. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, sad news. I think they might be all out. If they're like actually all over there. Aw. So sadly they're out, which means I just have to try again tomorrow. It's good because it means it's very popular and it must be good. So I'm actually now going to go back to Chinatown, which is right here, and I'm going to look for a noodle place.
She was selected yesterday to come here to study. Yeah,
It's incredible.
yeah. But just to
How old is she?
13 years.
13.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah, I would like to show you a nice photo. This is my daughter. Do you want to meet? Really? So it's the first time you come to England?
England is first time. But yeah. Your first time?
Second time.
Second time. Yeah. How many days is this? You said it's second day? Second day? What have you been doing in London? Museum?
Oh yeah. And I got some free lessons and because I like tango.
Tango?
Tango.
Oh wow.
Private lessons there.
So it's
Yes,
the dancing.
I'm quite busy, yes.
Yeah.
And in the afternoon museum and in the evening and maybe some theater.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna get going. Eat well.
See ya.
I came at a good time because now there's a long line. That was actually a really good ramen. I couldn't finish the noodle because it was just too much, but I feel like if I was in a comfortable place, I would have finished it. But because everything was moving so fast and I kind of like felt the pressure to like eat faster, I think that's why I didn't finish. But I got to meet this really cool lady and that was nice. I like the vibe because I never been to a restaurant where I just eat with other people. I feel like that kind of restaurant is perfect for a loner like me, where I'm like going alone to eat. Now I'm off to a comedy place. There's so much cultural thing to do here in London and they're a good price, I feel like. Even like big shows, they're like £50, which is expensive, but compared to like some shows I wanted to watch in the United States, it's a lot cheaper. And a lot of museums here are free, so I feel like London is a good place for like cultural wise. Las Vegas in London. Look at this pretty building. Perfect street for the sun to go down. The color of the buildings, the brownish, yellowish buildings. A little dirty, tells the age, and these trees, I think it's perfect. The ice cream truck, it's called Absurdness of London. And then the taxi, like how it's designed, like the old style taxi. Over there I see the crowd. The door opens in 15 minutes, so came in perfect time. Yes. Thank you.
What's that?
It's a GoPro.
Oh.
Yeah.
And make it their fault. And I will do that. He'll do something and I'll say, oh no, this isn't for me, I didn't like that. When he
you. How much would you like to get?
£8.
Yes, over here with Mo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like a free shot by any chance? A free shot. Literally a free shot.
Amazing show. I think it was my first stand-up comedy show I've been, and now I have very high expectation. It was quite amazing. They had one woman, 3 men, but one was an older British Indian man and 2 were white men, and oh yeah, one was Italian, and they make jokes like specific to their ethnicity or like their gender, and it was just really funny. Really great, especially like if you're alone, because then you get to enjoy the show with other people, and it's really great.